Anyway, settle in on your back. If you're streaming in on YouTube, maybe you've seen it for the first time. We do some movement, very familiar, but oftentimes profound ranges of motion, some side stretching, some movement, some joint release. It's good stuff, especially the start where you get to start on your back and relax. Take time, take a load off. It's a nice way to start with some relaxing of your bones. Nice deep breath together. If you're watching this recorded on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, right now it's Monday, March 4th. So hope you're enjoying it in the future sometime. There's always a class available for you on my YouTube channel, Upward Spiral Yoga. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And if you're a Zoom friend, just wiggle your legs out, swallow once. Easy does it. Good. Find your breath, make a nice, steady, rhythmic pattern out of your breath, and pay attention to it to the degree that you can. Great way to calm the nervous system. Good. And we can direct our breathing down to our belly button now. Make a little meditation out of the rise and the fall of our belly button. It's all a meditation. Meditation means to pay attention. Connect your breathing to your feeling to your breathing. A nice way to dissipate, release any congested emotions. One more minute on our back, and then we'll get cooking. Good enough. Sufficient. Nice deep inhale, biggest one you got. Exhale, let it go. Be a calm, released, empty, relaxed soul for a moment. Good. We can wiggle our fingers and toes, circulate some aliveness through ourselves, get our engines going. Here comes my cat, Looney Bin. He's on the prowl. Good. And then take your arms up to the ceiling, lace your hands, stretch your arms up over your head, palms away from you. Palms away, toes forward, writhe around with a goofy grin on your face. It's best to address Monday practice with a cheerful, optimistic attitude. Good, and then draw your knees in and just roll around a little bit on your back with your knees in. Other way. Good. Let's roll up together. Happy Monday, March 4th, another day in the life. My name is Greg, and you found Upward Spiral Yoga. Welcome to my Zoom friends. Some will be streaming in later, they told me. And YouTubers, welcome. Nice to have you on board. We have a growing group. If you like what you like, then subscribe, and it really helps out. By the way, we do have the cat in tonight. He always improves analytics. Some people literally show up just for the cat, and they eat popcorn and watch middle-aged people do yoga, and cats goof around, which compared to some of the other stuff I see on YouTube isn't that bad. So we're going to chant Om, and then we'll get on our feet, and then we're going to do our deal. So big inhale. Feel that. We might be holy, sacred, and reverent for a moment, just with our hands at our heart, drop our chin. God, love, source, infinite, higher, organizing, whatever you like to be called. Give us the energy and the life to optimize our practice this very evening. Good. All right, and then we shall start up on our feet. This is where the elite meet to start up on their feet, which means I'm going to have to displace my cat a little bit, which means I'm probably going to get swacked. Good. Anyway, Monday's the class of the week that requires discipline for yours truly, because I go to school for 5 hours, and then I practice for 2 hours, and then I do admin for 8 hours, and then I pet my cat for 6 hours, and then I, exercise for 7 hours, and I've already been up for 73 hours, and now time to do yoga. How are you going to do that much in a day if you don't have yoga energy? 3, 2, 1. Good. And then arms out, and we're going to kick our right knee. I find if I just start anything, I get the energy to do it. But I find if I don't start something, I don't get the energy to do it. Get it? Starting is the key. Just kicking. I like teaching yoga because then I do it as well. So everybody benefits. 3, 2, 1. A lot of YouTubers tonight. Good to see you. People from all over. Bend your knees, slacken your arms. Swing your arms, close your eyes. Free your arms up. Grip your feet kind of gently. Give yourself a love tap. Swing out the day that you've had so far. It's been the best day ever. Let it go. If it's been not that, let it go. 3, 2. Now, next time you go to your right, left hand, right shoulder, right arm behind you, and go screw yourself into the floor, bend your knees, grip your feet, look around behind you. Squeeze it out. Inhale. Sweep it over to the other side, left arm behind your back, right hand up on your shoulder. And I think of a spring coiling down into the earth, gathering energy, inhaling and releasing it. Standard garden variety yoga, inhale. Exhale out, good, feet are hip distance apart. World famous amber waves of grain, which means I try to drop equally into ankles, knees, hips, and roll it back up in a sequence. I do my best to keep my arms rope-like and relaxed. Try to find a little rhythm and balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lace your hands up high, feet together. And it's always enlivening to get up on your tippy toes. You're looking over in your neighbor's yard to see what they're up to. Probably no good, you know them. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. And close your eyes and balance on your tippy toes. If you lose your balance, find it. Not many humans have perfect balance. Even Carl Walenda, the great tightrope walker, lost his balance on his last run. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. Good, inhale up. To the right. Man, if you're a tightrope walker, that's the way you should go out. That's for sure. There's no shame in that. Your record is like 10,001. Inhale up. Arms up. Release out. Arms up your back, behind your neck. Poof. Up your back, behind your neck. Poof. Wow, to this growing group of people who are watching on YouTube, welcome. It's a very inclusive group, yoga for everybody. Almost everybody can do some variation of these movements. I try to give you a lot of options and lots of encouragement. Poof. One more. If you're a beginner, just do your best to mimic. Arms out, place your hands behind your back, turn your heels in and toes out. And try to get your head and your butt down on the floor at the same time. Very few humans can do that, but everybody can try a little bit. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head, butt down, arms all the way over. Drop your head. Inhale, come on up. Release your arms, then lace them up high. Drop your hands behind your head, push palms up, go toes in, heels out. Second side bend. I call it starfish because of the wide stance of the arms and legs. Inhale, starfish right. Waking up. Do what you can do. That's all you can be asked to do. Release your arms. Good. Now, left foot forward, turn onto your right toenails, which is a challenge for many. Circle your heel around. If you start these movements and you do them consistently, couple, 3 times a week, you'll begin to enjoy the cumulative benefits of your body opening up. And man, who knows what the upper limit of that is? We don't know what we don't know. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink in. We all know that we can go down a scale of well-being by misbehaving or not taking care of bodily duties and obligations. But do we remember that how high we can go up a scale by taking care of ourselves, doing our yoga, eating right, getting good rest, breathing, walking, being cheerful of attitude, peaceful of countenance? Good. Come up and out. Open your eyes. Right foot forward, left toenails. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. This goes all the way up into your hip joint. Whole leg gets involved. 6, 7, 8. And then the brilliance of sinking down into a dorsiflexed and a plantar flexed ankle. Closing your eyes if your balance is good. Tapping your left knee if you're really strong and frisky, or just holding here if you're just doing your best. Eyes are closed, feeling our feet. Good, open your eyes, come up and out. Good job. Now, a weird one, if you haven't done it, lace your hands, smooth your thumbs down the side of your neck. This reminds me it's time to shave. It's been about a week and I've got the werewolf thing going on. Feels like I'm so busy. It's like 5 minutes to shave, not a chance. 5 minutes to watch another YouTube video? Absolutely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now circle your thumbs around, take them underneath your jawbone, this little soft place. Relax your face down into your hands, massage your thumbs underneath your jawbone. Work around in there, explore your body. Most people's body is like a distant cousin. Get to know yourself. To thine own self be true, then all things be self-evident. Hold steady pressure. Good, drop your chin, take head around 8 times. 1, 2. Is there anything terribly special about any of these movements? Well, when you string them together in an intelligent sequence, they're exceptionally powerful, because then they become Vyayama, the yoga of breaking up congestion in your body. 7, 8, other way. Most people are walking around like blocks or plugs of energy, and that's a lot of potential being unused. And you want to be able to use that for your creativity, your passion, your interest, your love, your family, your job. Good. Relax your head down for 20 seconds. Feel down into your subterranean guts. What are you feeling like right now? No one else in the whole universe is having your experience. That's how powerful, exceptional you are. You are one of a kind. Good. We continue with shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're brand new and just starting this and it seems like, boy, I'm not sure I could ever do this, trust me, I know the feeling. Today in my piano class at school, we're talking about ridiculously, for me, challenging piano chords and being able to name them. And I almost wanted to quit. And then I just remembered, one of these days, this is going to be so easy. This will be child's play, and it'll come when it comes, as long as I'm in the game. Good. Now roly-poly your hands around. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oftentimes we forget how much we have learned. We pay so much attention to the struggle of what we don't know yet. And that's legitimate, because how else are you going to learn it? But we don't need to add unnecessary worry or anxiety around it. Add the effort, let go of the stress by shaking out your hands. Get it out, get it off, flappity flap. Good, and then hello to your exceptionally bright future if you take the skills that you have and put them to good use. Faster, faster, alabaster, really fast. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. We are calm and peaceful souls, most of the time, unless somebody cuts us off on the freeway. If you don't like the way I drive to yoga class, get the hell off the sidewalk. Good. Now, Greg is going to do a sneaky grab for his blocks, and we'll do a relaxing first forward fold. I never go at it strong on my first one. When I was in my 20s, I did. When I was in my 30s, I did. When I was in my 40s. Now that I'm in my 50s, I'm working on taking my time and honesty, just pedaling my heels, wiggling my butt, pulling the pin out of my hair, wagging my shag, dipping my dew. Then I like to lift both heels and bend both knees, supporting my hands on the blocks. Then I exhale and I go into my first iteration of a deeper forward fold. 1, 2, 3. Good, kids. Come on up. We continue, feet together, hands together, and palms up, feet down, Tadasana with arms up, side bend left, get your whole body involved, smush your feet into the floor. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Very nice. Inhale up, my friends, and release out. Good. Now, hands on your hips, toes in, heels out. And finally, some fun. You get to circumnavigate your globes, oscillate your bunnage for some funnage. 6, 7. How much do you really got to explain this? I think we're genetically programmed to be able to do this. 1, but you could lose it and you could get really stiff and tight. I used to teach yoga for tight men and they would just use their head. Their hips wouldn't move anymore. Maybe that's why their wife sent them to class, but I digress. 6, 7, 8. Inhale up, yogis, lace your hands. Feet together, hands down above your knees, and world famous knee loops. If you're new to this, just a little circle down and to the right. If you're strong, flexible, frisky, and resilient, you could sweep way down. Keep your heels down though. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a great warm-up for anything that you do, pickleball, tennis, shopping. 7, 8. Come on up. The other day, Saturday, it was raining like crazy. I went to the mall and walked 2 miles. I heard people do that, and I don't think I'm going back. There's nothing about the Sun Valley Mall that I need, but I tried it. Inhale, got my 2 miles in. Exhale out. Left arm in front of your right, palms in. I hadn't been in the Sun Valley Mall for 38 years. Didn't miss anything. Pull your hands up, fingers forward, party hats. Stand up on your tippy toes. The quality of food at the food court was appalling, just appalling. Way up. I did get a Mrs. Fields cookie. It cost $4. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Mrs. Fields must have hella cash. Drop your heels, palm trees left. Lean into your life, squeeze your legs together. Inhale, kids. To the right, get your whole body involved. Lean into your left hip. Inhale, arms up. Bring them down, flip them over, an Uttanasana. Drop your head, forward fold. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, big smile. Exhale for the challenging part. As you get empty of breath, you can explore deeper forward fold. Don't forget to drop your head, heels down, buns up. Good, come on up. Wherever you're at in life, wherever you are, you can move up a scale of well-being. If you're way up the scale, you can go higher, right arm in front of your left, palms in. If you're down toward the bottom, you can start coming back up. Life can become an upward spiral. That's my icon, my symbol. Prayer hands, tippy toes prayer hands, extendo tippy prayer wizard hat thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up on one. But the key to remember is we're never static. We're never in one place. We are always either expanding or contracting, moving up or moving down. That's a unassailable spiritual truth. There's no like, I'm just going to hang out in this place for 10,000 years. Drop your heels, tilt to the right. Inhale, kids. Tilt left. Up you go. Arms down, flips them over, forward fold, drop your head. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, long spine, softer part. Exhale it all out, stay empty of breath, and explore a deeper forward fold for 3 seconds. It's called Baya Kumbhaka. You can go deep when you're empty. Makes sense, doesn't it? Come on up. Up you go. Inhale. Grab your elbows. Wake them side to side. This gets the sitting in class, studying musical composition out. Switch the cross of your elbows, side to side. I'm sitting in class with 19 and 20-year-olds, and some are very perky and others are just fast asleep on their desk. Inhale up, arms out to the side, scary crows, side to side. Twisting my arms, of course. Twist my arm. Good. Relax your arms, up your back for an Om. Big inhale. Oh, make some noise. Make some quiet, drop your chin. 10 seconds, standing meditation. Okay, and then up you go. And then arms behind your back, and 3 exciting options. Grab your wrists, grab your elbows, or try to cram your hands into prayer behind your back. I'm going to keep doing this for as long as I can. So far, so good. Shrug your shoulders around. Other way. To preserve your health, your well-being, your resilience, your buoyancy, and your life force, do yoga. Do yoga here on this channel every day for the rest of your life. Turn your face to the right, tilt over, left shoulder blade over your right shoulder blade. If you're going to do yoga frequently, it's got to be something you can do that has you right on the edge of your capacity. Inhale up, turn your face to the left. If we kill ourselves when we do yoga, we'll only do it once. If we don't feel anything, we're wasting our time. Find the teacher that delivers for you. Inhale up, I deliver for you. And forward fold. The DoorDash of yoga. Drop your head. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, and how deep can you forward fold with your hands behind your back? 1, 2, 3. Arise up, yogis. Good, and now a little baby back bend. I stretch my cat up to the ceiling. Eyes open, lean back, chest up, legs firm, butt soft. Up you go, kitty cats. Take arms out of bondage. Up they go. Pull prayer hands down and do a little twist squat down to your right with your left elbow smooched outside your right knee. Huge variable in this pose. Maybe you're brand new and you're like here going, oh God, I'm just so tight. tight as a boiled owl. Other people can fold all the way down and squat with their heels down. So thank God for variety. Inhale, look forward, and then drop your chin and sink in. Weight even over your feet, knees line up. Drop your booty buns a little more. Stop thinking. Drop your arms, come on up. Inhale. And just right down into its opposite, down into the left, right elbow outside your left knee. Some of us like to mush our knees over to the right so we get a tighter tuck. And then keeping your ankles, knees, toes lined up. You try to squat, but your heels have to stay down. Them's the rules. Spine is flat, face is to the floor. Hands pull in toward your chest, shoulder blades down your back. Not too much to think about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. I like to om after this one because we're kind of breathless. This really builds your respiration. Inhale. No. Arms out to the side, palms open to the front, arms pull back, stretching your chest. Wing your right arm under, fold up your arms, and then bring your right knee up over your left. Great variables here. Just grab your shoulders if you can't fold your arms, that's okay. Keep your right toenails over here on the floor on your left if you need a little training wheel. Great pose for beginners. After a while, you can lift your right foot and balance solely on the sole of your left foot. And if God made you to do it and your karma is sufficient, your right ankle will go slinking behind your left if you chose your parents well. And then you just drop down as far as you can. And before you know it, it's just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then cactus arms, right knee up, just kind of holding your balance, looking like a marionette on meth. Now take left hand and grab your right foot behind your behind. Bring your right hand to the floor or to the block. Inhale, look forward and try the impossible. Touch your right knee to the floor. Very few of us can do it, but we can all try. Inhale. Turn your right knee up to the ceiling. Dive your head all the way down to the floor. 1, standing split variation. 2, 3, extend your right arm out to the side for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your right hand down, release your right foot back, twist your left arm up to the ceiling. Carefully constructed sequence that gets everything. Push your right heel back, head forward, turn your arm up, press into your right hand to extend your left arm up. All about getting bigger. Inhale. Bring left hand down to the floor, and as you might imagine, we sweep our right hip and right arm open. And you try to open up like a sail on the bay. Open up big as you can. Stretch it out. Good, right hand down. Cleverly re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind, and the kids will stand up together. Bring your right knee out in front. And this is curious little thing we've added here. It's just to show that you look like you've done it before. You wave your arms. Your right ankle now just goes over your left knee, just the ankle. And then your hands come to the floor or the blocks. I use blocks, obvi. Now I super bend my left knee, keeping my left heel down, and it just makes me want to scream. I feel it so much. Yoga makes me feel, ooh, boy, there's my left calf, tight. Left Achilles, strong. Pray for 8 seconds in this pose. I call it thrown. You're thrown into it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward, bend your left knee. Exhale, fold over your straight left leg as much as you can. There's a wickedly difficult variation of this pose, but it's not for my demographic. This is fine. This is plenty for most of us. Good. Now re-pray with your hands. Come up and out. Put your right foot down. Massage my left butt cheek, kind of barking. Inhale, kids. And just do a simple forward fold to cool off for a moment. Drop your head off. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale all the air out. Push your heels down, buns are drawn up. Fold sharply over yourself, head down. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale your palms to the side, palms forward, chest open, arms draw back, left arm sweeps under, left knee goes over. And again, a lot of variations. You can use your left toes over on the right for balance. You can grab your shoulders if you can't fold your arms. We'll work that variation tonight, perfectly fine. Maybe you can touch your hands behind your back. Drop into your right foot, lift your left one if you can't. If you can, sink the ankle behind the other one, slip it. Chest up though, try to drop chest straight down as you fold into ankles, knees, and hips. Of course, many of us, based on our bodily composition, we have to lean forward as a counterweight, but that will set us up for a more flexible body next time. It's a karma. Good, arms out, left knee out in front, just hanging out. Marionette pose. Right hand grabs left foot behind your behind, leaving one hand on the floor, the left one to hold your balance. We inhale, look forward, and we try one more time to touch the left knee to the floor. I think if maybe somebody just pushed me all the way down, I could do it, but man, that would be a real stretch. Inhale. Exhale, twist your left hip open, left knee all the way up to the ceiling. I like to say if you had one of those laser pointer dots for your cat on your left knee, the red dot would be on the ceiling, head all the way down. Good, now we take our left arm out to the side for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand down, left leg is released back, right arm twists to the ceiling, head shoots forward. My left heel is pushing the wall back away from me. I like to think I'm in a spider web and I'm breaking out. I'm breaking things open, compression, congestion, repression, suppression. Good, right hand comes down now. I start by twisting my left hip open, then my chest, then my arm just has all the space it needs to come up on top of my right arm. I kind of imagine I'm a knife blade. I'm getting really thin and wide and sharp and shiny. Good, left hand down. Re-grab left foot, right hand. Stand up with aplomb and dignity. Good, bring your left knee out in front. Wave your arms like an albatross. Large seabird. Good, left ankle over your right knee. Hands on your blocks of the floor. If you're really bendy, your hands go on the floor. You can squat almost all the way down. I've got a couple of friends who can squat all the way down with their right heel down. For me, if I just keep bending my right knee and really concentrate on keeping my right heel down, I stretch things that otherwise will never get stretched. My right Achilles tendon, my right lower calf muscle. I don't like it so much, but I like the benefits a lot. Good, now we're going to pray for 8 seconds in this pose. This builds, well, everything. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward, bend the right knee a lot. Fully exhale, deep forward fold, Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana variation. Chin to your shin, left big toe, right nostril, head down. 1, 2, 4. Repray with your hands. Come on up, foot down. Inhale for Om, because kind of out of breath, really good for you. Extend it way longer than me. You can do it. Prayer hands, standing meditation. Eyes closed, chin drops, 20 seconds. Cool your jets. We are calm and peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for us. It's a crazy world out there. Rise above it. Use the turbulence to rise above it. Good. And have a seat. I was watching a story about airline travel in the 50s. That's still when they had turboprops. Really big planes, but they were still turboprops like big World War II bombers. And they could really only fly at about 20,000 feet. So man, it was bumpy to fly around back in those days, but compared to a stagecoach, it kicks ass. Now the planes are at 40,000 feet. It's not like there's no turbulence, but a great deal less. The spy planes fly at 80,000 feet, zero turbulence. Speaking of zero turbulence, close your eyes for a moment. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose. We're going to do 1 minute of Vipassana meditation, feeling the breath go in and out right at the tip of our nose. Stop thinking. Good. So we still got some more Frisky. We got floor, core, and more. So we'll start with a table, which is the back bend for every body. Lift up. Not many adults in our modern Western culture back bend a lot. You don't frequently lean over backwards to get a pan out of the cupboard. So this is good for most of us most of the time. Good. Then another thing we don't frequently do is lie on our back, take our legs up and do the splits. But you do if you're in my class because it gives you all the benefits of the side splits with none of the catastrophic consequences of ripping your legs off. Legs all the way out, ankles, 5. Now, I'm not saying mail it in. I'm just saying go as wide as you can. Other way, my legs don't come all the way down. They probably could if I had a team of mules on each side pulling them, but then law of diminishing returns. Point your toes, fingertips on the back of your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to reach behind me because I always have yoga blankets on the ready. And we're going to do a very strong on the back twist. And I always support my neck for this. So Dr. Riley suggests you do the same. For this one, we bring our legs back in together. Cross your left thigh over your right thigh. Slink your left ankle under if you can. Reach up, grab your right knee, and it's not a twist yet. Just hug your knees in, drop your buns, drop your chin. There's a lot of dropping here as you just let the body decompress. Let your spine get longer and prep for the twist. Good. Now, ideally with a blanket underneath your head, take your right hand and sweep your knees all the way over down to the right. Crack, 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 says my spine. Quack, 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 says my duck. As my chest and torso join to the left, I pin my knees down over on the right side with my right hand, and I get a good twisty. Every exhalation is an invitation for more release. Maybe you got a couple of free cracks in, that's nice. Chiropractors will do it, but this is another way to go about it. Good. All right, now bring your kneesies back up. Take your leggings all the way back up. Do the splits again. Maybe there's some more space now. There is 2-3 more degrees. Good. Now as your legs squeeze back together, wrap your right thigh over your left thigh. Now, can you slink your right ankle underneath your left? That's a cool thing to be able to do. It's okay if you can't. Knees in, grab your uppermost knee, hopefully your left one. Rest your head on your blanket. You bring your knees in like this, your spine shortens. So we want it to elongate by letting our booty drop, letting our lower back relax up, actually, letting our chest drop, shoulders relax. Back of neck soft. Good, now we'll inhale here. On exhale, we'll take our knees all the way down over to the left. And if you can bring your knees and ankles down with your ankles crossed, that's super cool. This is where I really need that banky underneath my neck. Right arm up. And does my right shoulder come all the way down on this side? No. But I'm going to keep trying for the rest of eternity. That's how much more yoga we can do. It's a good deal. Really, I'm going to be alive for eternity? Yeah, you already are. Big inhale. Exhale. Releasing, relaxing. Rejoicing, rehearsing. Good, kitty mittens. Now let's bring the knees back up, and then we're going to counter pose with happy baby. We're just going to reach up, grab our big toes, knees out wide, and one of these days, my knees are going to come to the floor outside my rib cage. My buns aren't going to lift no more. And it's like pulling 2 bows and arrows all the way back. Tensionless neck, chin drop, maybe swallow once. Just a nice way to get the galactic acid out so it doesn't build up and you're not cross with me tomorrow. Okay, kids, we're going to roll up for conclusion. All right. Good, a lot of YouTubers still in class. I do take roll after that sequence. Now, all fours, please. I'm going to tuck my shirt in for this one, so minor wardrobe thing. Ups and downs. You're going to love this finishing sequence. Almost everybody does. Sometimes people fall over in it, but as long as you giggle, if you fall when you go ass over tea kettle, that's cool. Ups and downs. Cough, cough. Much less coughing than last week. Feeling better. Here comes spring. Daylight savings time next week. Yay, we lose an hour. Looking forward to that. 2 more cats. Okay, this is fun. Right arm out to the side, left leg back. Now thread your right arm underneath and come to your right shoulder and right ear. This is all you have to do if you're new. Then left leg all the way up to the ceiling, like a person with their left leg all the way up to the ceiling. This is a nice milestone. Left arm up is another milestone. Reaching up, grabbing your left ankle is another one. Okay, I fell tonight. You guys, you don't want a perfect yoga teacher. If you grabbed your left ankle, pull it up to the ceiling. And I'm going to try again because I just always keep trying. That's my number one superpower is tenacity. I live in tenacity. Good, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. And come out with more dignity than I did. Cats and cows. Now, as I like to say, if you didn't like that one, too bad. A couple more. I have to be pushed, man. I got 7 music teachers and I am just getting my butt kicked and I am just wanting to cry and scream and yell and just keep going. Left arm out, right leg back, left shoulder, left ear. This is fine for newbies. This is a lot of people can't do this. Maybe your uncle Fester or your aunt Fester. Right leg all the way up, right arm sweeps up, flinging. Reach up and grab your right ankle. I fell on side A. I haven't fallen in this pose for a while. It's spring. I'm not supposed to fall. I'm supposed to spring up and get big. Here comes my cat, right in my most vulnerable pose. Please don't attack me. I'm going to knock this glass over, he says. Good, release, flinging up, and come on out, kids. Timing is good. 1 set of knee push-ups and we'll be ready for conclusion. Everybody likes a set of knee push-ups. Said nobody ever. If you do 1, or 2, or 3. Shoot for 10 if you can. All right, excellent. Now this is where the elite meet to get back on their seat, and I'm not facing the camera anymore. So I'm going to turn around this way. That was rude of me. Okay, now I need to calm down. I'm going to take my right ankle over my left knee. I'm going to fold my left shin under. This is Greg's famous Be a Calm and Peaceful Soul sequence. If this is horrible, it's like, I ain't doing that, then do what you do. Just cross your legs in a tolerable fashion. Arms out, glider pilots. Right forearm on top. Relax your paws. Tall spine. Shoulders relax. Elbows level with your shoulders. Eyes closed. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And Greg recommends that you say inside of yourself and mean it, I am a calm, peaceful soul. From 60 to 0, faster than a Tesla. Hey, cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Good, you guys. Now swim toward me. Grab your right wrist with your left hand and just fold over your pearl at the center of your oyster for 20 seconds. Hey, guy, what's going on? Stop thinking my favorite instruction. Inhale, come up, my friends. One more side, kids. Right leg extends out, left ankle over your right knee. You can even keep your right leg out or sit in your cross-legged fashion, but this is actually called yogasana. Yogasana. Some people call it box because it looks like kind of like a box when you look down, especially if your shins line up. You have to have very open hips to do. That's for people that can put their foot behind their head. That used to be amusing, and now, meh. Arms out. Left forearm on top. Come here, come here. Left forearm, hands relax. Now, can you bring your elbows up to the height of your shoulders and relax your shoulders with a tall spine and your chin level and your eyes closed? My cat's trying to rip the door open to get in the kitchen. Hey, hey, hey. Close your eyes, even if you're being stalked by a monster mountain puma, relax. They're less likely to attack you if you're not squirting fear pheromones. We are calm, peaceful souls. Good, open your eyes. That's my new hit single. I'm composing some music, squirting pheromones. Grab your left hand with your right wrist. Now I use my arms to kind of lengthen my back out. And at the center of my being, I have a pearl. It's my pearl of great price. It's my peace. And I protect it. I try to. I try not to give it to people unwittingly. Of course, share your peace, but don't give it away to bothersome people. Cast not thy pearls, blah, blah, blah. Inhale, look forward, bright future. Exhale, dive your face into the pool of life. The what? Come on up. Concluding Om with the cats. Inhale. Longest Om ever, 47 feet long. Inhale. Prayer hands, drop chin, close eyes. Stillness. The one thing we humans, seemingly the only thing we have in common anymore, stillness. If we could find that together, maybe there's hope for us. I think so. Good, kids. 5 minutes to relax on your back and be unbothered by me. Be unbothered. I'll hold time and space. Good job. You people, that's always endearing. You people watching on YouTube, do Shavasana. Don't mail it in. Do Shavasana. You people, you. Wiggle your legs out, jiggle your buns, relax your jaw. Oh, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, 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 hello. I got a cat. I got a kitty cat. Oh, oh. Relaxed like a cat sleeping on the limb of a tree in the jungle, just relaxed and happy. Purr, purr, purr. Okay, stay nice and relaxed. There's that guy's voice. Away far off. Breathe back toward your body. Slip it back on. Good. With your weight back on the earth, wiggle your fingers and toes. Circulate super extra feel good through yourself. Curl onto your right side now. Take your time. Good. Then, keeping your eyes closed, we'll sit up together, taking our time. And we arrive back on our buns with tall spines, eyes closed. We'll bring hands into our hearts, drop our chin in humility. And just for a moment, for the rest of our lives, let's feel holy, sacred, and reverent, grateful, serene, and appreciative. What a gift life is. All together we say, Namaste. Okay, all you YouTubers, it's great to have you on board. I've heard through the grapevine that some of you are watching and not subscribing. So it's hard to do yoga with broken thumbs. So I'm going to send Rocco and Guido after you. So why not just avoid that in advance with some pre-manifestational wisdom and subscribe and like now. You get it? Just kidding. Thank you for doing that. We're spreading yoga all over the planet. It's great to see you. From Maine to Tasmania,